Okay, so we're going to come round and sit back onto the heels, and if you can reach all the way up towards the top end of your mat, spreading out your fingers, and caterpillar your fingers up a little for that stretch beneath your armpits. And then raising your chin, and let's carefully and slowly draw your body along the ground, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin up. Let's draw up into a cat stretch, pulling up through the shoulders and up into the back. And then take the head and the tailbone away and sitting back down upon your heels. Again, let's bring the body up and along the ground, rolling down the shoulders, lifting the chin up. And then drawing up again, up into a lovely, strong cat stretch. Tailbone away. Let's sit it all the way back down upon your heels. And again, we'll bring the body up and along the ground, rolling down the shoulders. And then let's curl the toes. Send the hips back and draw the head down through your arms. Come on forwards to a high, strong plank. And bending with your knees and sitting yourself back down upon your heels. Draw the body up and along the ground. Let's curl the toes, hips go back and the head draws down through your arms. Come on forwards to a high plank and then bending with your knees and sitting all the way back. And again, bring the body up and along the ground, curling with your toes and feel that stretch from your heels to your hips. Forwards and hold out into a strong plank, bending with your knees and sitting all the way back to your heels. And again, let's bring the body up and along the ground, dropping down the shoulders, opening the collarbone. As you curl the toes, lengthening and pressing out, spreading your fingers wide against the floor. Come forwards, hold a strong plank, locking into the leg line, bending your knees. Let's let it all the way back down, sit back. And again, let's draw the body up and along the ground, curling with your toes, lengthening off, pushing away. Come on forwards to a high, strong plank, and bending with your knees and sitting it all the way back. Just a couple more times, working that curve of your lumbar spine as you come to cobra. And as you ease the heels away, lengthening all the way along the back body. Draw forwards and hold to a high plank, bending your knees and sitting all the way back to your heels. One more time, bring the body up and through. And now as we curl the toes, staying in the downward dog and treading it down, working from one foot to the other. Now if we can just work the hips just a little from side to side and seek out a little bit more stretch along the back of your legs, along your calves. Okay, and now coming down upon your knees, and let's place your right foot forwards. And today, let's just turn the right foot open slightly and place both of your hands upon the inside of your foot. And then just gently bending at the elbows, lowering your body down a little towards the floor. Straight, curl the toes and lift the back knee and raising your right arm up towards the ceiling, pushing your way through the back leg into the calf. And letting the knee back on down, coming up through the middle, bringing your arms up towards the ceiling and just taking your right hand back behind the left. Go into that little wrist wrap stretch. Shoulder girdle, extension through the back body. And then drawing your toes downwards towards the floor. And drawing the toes all the way back on up. And again, taking your toes down and in towards the floor. And then gently draw your toes back. One more time. Take the toes in and down towards the floor. And then drawing them back. Let's come on up onto your knees. Let's take a little bit of a side body bend here. So raise the arms nice and high. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, pushing away through the body, lengthening through the side. Tucking your tailbone under, keeping the chin slightly lifted. And draw the body back on up. Again, shifting through the hips on the other side. Lengthening through the side of your body, chin lifted. Now coming all the way back on up, letting your arms down again. And let's step forwards with your left foot. Take both hands to the inside of your foot. Turn your front foot open. And let's just gently bend a little, knees down on the inside of the leg. Creating a little more release in for your inner thigh muscles, all the way to the top of the hamstrings on the left leg. And then draw back up and turn the foot straight, curling the toes, pushing to the back leg, raising your left arm, looking up. Stretching on out. Okay, so just working the shoulders down. They may not stay there just as they are now, but again, we'll remember to think about them as we're working through our practice. Now working your lower back down upon the floor, find an imprint with your lumbar spine, and then release your back away from the ground. Let's again take the lower back down upon the floor, find the back flat against the ground, and release away. One more time, taking the lower back down in towards the floor and then releasing to neutral. So now you can get your hand just quite easily underneath your lower back. Coming into your deeper breathing. So let's take a long deep breath in through the nose. And as you breathe in, let the ribs widen and the tummy, if you can, let it remain flat. As you breathe out, let's draw the navel back to the spine. Let's pull up from the pelvic floor up to the transverse abdominis muscle. As you breathe in, that lateral thoracic breath work. When you breathe out, blow the breath out of the mouth, pull up through the core and connect with that deep central core line of your body. time. Deep breath in, ribs widen. And as you breathe out, engage the core, pull up through that central line of the body. Okay, let's start today with your ab prep. So let's bring the hands to sit back behind your head, letting your elbows widen. And as we breathe in through the nose, let's nod the chin. As you breathe out of your mouth, let's raise the upper body and engage the core center. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, let's engage the core as we lower. Breathing in, nodding the chin. And as you breathe out, engaging the core lift. Breathing in, and then breathing out, engaging the core as you lower. Breathing in, nod the chin. As you lift, breathe out, engage the core. Keep a neutral back and pull up through the midline of your body. Breathing in to stay, and breathing out as you engage the core as you lower. Now if you would like to incorporate your ball here, placing it between your knees. Breathing in as we nod the chin. As you breathe out to lift, give a little squeeze to the ball. Breathing in, let go. And breathing out, engage the core, little squeeze to the ball as you lower back to the floor. Breathing in, nod the chin. As you lift from the center of your chest, keep the elbows nice and open. Breathing in, and then breathing out again, squeeze onto the ball as you lower. Now if you are feeling a little bit stronger today, you can also pick the feet up off the ground. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, just squeeze the ball as you lift. Breathing in, and breathing out to squeeze the ball as you lower all the way back down. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, squeeze the ball as you lift. Breathing in, let go. Again, breathing out, squeeze the ball as you lower all the way back. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, squeeze the ball, engage the core. Breathing in, let go. Breathing out, squeeze and engage the core as you lower. Last repetition. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, squeeze the ball as you lift. Breathing in, and then breathing out, engaging the core as you lower. And let's lower your feet back down. Take the ball away. And let's just lengthen both of your legs out and along the floor. Draw down the shoulders a little. And as you bring one leg up towards the ceiling, breathing in. And as you lower the leg down, breathe out. Changing legs, breathing in, raise the leg up. And breathing out as you lower the leg down. Keep going for me, alternating your legs. Now notice if your hamstrings are holding a little tension. If they are today, then just bend the knee slightly as that leg comes higher. Okay, now of course you could stay with the alternating single leg lifts. Okay, absolutely, that's an option. I'm going to also work over. Now I'm going to bring us around into our plank. Now I'm not going to use the ball between the ankles today. I'm going to use the ball in a different way to work the glutes later. When we come into plank, feel free to do this on your knees today. Feel free to do a little bit, take a break, come back in. Alright, if you would prefer to do it like that today, make it yours. So we're going to come down. Everybody can come onto the forearms, I think, spreading your fingers out nice and wide. And we work the knees back. So if you're staying on the knees today, try and get to a position where your hips are not higher than your shoulders. You want a nice flat line there with your back. If you're able, curl the toes, lock the legs, and push into the heels. And we'll hold for 20 breaths. Breathing in and breathing out, locking into the core. Deep breath in and out. Breathing in and out 3. In and out 4. In, out 5. In, out 6. In, out 7. In, out 8. In, out 9. In, out 10. In, out 11. In, out 12. In, out 13. In, out 14. Keep pulling up on the bottom rib. In, out 15. In, out 16. In, out 17. In, out 18. In, out 19. And in, out 20. Gently lower yourself down into the floor. Okay, now I'm going to bring the ball, if you've got one, down to the right hand side of your body. I'm going to work into breaststroke, working into the postural muscles around the shoulders and the upper back. And then I'm going to work on passing the ball around. Okay? You can do this with anything. It doesn't have to be a ball at this point. You can use a cushion, okay, or anything that you can pass it around. Or you can just go through the motions and not pass anything around. Okay, that will be fine too. So we've got the arms coming down by your side. Turn your feet in, relax your buttocks as much as you can. As you breathe in, let's peel back and down with both of your shoulders. As you breathe out, let's engage the core and draw the hands to open back. Breathing in to stay, and breathing out, let's lower and let the shoulders down. Breathing in, let's roll back your shoulders. As you breathe out, let's engage the core to lift and hover. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out to lower. Let's do just one more like that. So breathing in, really lift back and open the chest. As you breathe out, pull up through the core, keep the legs relaxed. Breathing in and breathing out to lower. You can, of course, carry on at that point. Or pick the ball up in your right hand. Breathing in, shoulders rolling back. As you breathe out, engage the core, lift to hover. And breathing in, pass the ball up. Breathing out to bring it down by your side. Let your shoulders draw back to the floor. Breathing in, shoulders rolling back and down. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. Breathing out to bring it down by your side and let your shoulders draw down. Breathing in, shoulders rolling back and down. And breathing out, engaging with your core as you lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. Breathing out to bring it down by your side and let your shoulders come back to the earth. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out, engage the core to lift. the shoulder there. Taking a couple of deep breaths. And then come all the way back upon the belly. Slide the arm along the floor. Gently roll over in the palm. Please tuck in. And raising your opposite arm, looking up. Because of the squeezing slightly of the ball, and you're working deep into the buttocks, breathing out to lift into lower, pulling up through the core as you lift into lower, breathing out, lift and lower, not going too low to the floor. If you can, keep the tension on through the back of the leg, breathing out, squeeze, breathing into lower. to use a mat with this one, or you like to have a cushion behind your back, by all means place that in now. Sitting the body up nice and tall, relaxing out the shoulders. Take a breath in. And on your out breath, pull up through the core. Let's carefully roll yourself back to about halfway. Breathing in, and then engaging the core, breathing out, and sitting the body up tall. Let's again breathe in, ribs widen. And as you breathe out, let's slowly work your body back, halfway maybe. Breathing in, breathing out, and engaging with the core, and drawing all the way back up. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, maybe if your back feels good for it today, rolling towards the ground. Breathing in, and as we come back up, breathing out, and drawing your body up to a tall seated position. Deep breath in, and as you breathe out, sinking carefully back into your imprint. Breathing in, and breathing out. Imprinting as we draw all the way back and up. And again, breathing in, breathing out as we carefully roll the body back. Breathing in, breathing out, imprinting, peeling the body carefully up. So really think as you're moving, try and work in sequence with the back along the floor, giving you back that agency of usage of your lumbar spine. So taking your time, and if you're not making it to the floor today, don't worry. Alright, use a little bit of help from the band, or use help from the cushion, and just bit by bit, a little bit of practice most days, and then you'll see a change. You'll have a little bit more strength maybe in the hip flexors, a little bit more movement into the lower back. Finishing off this last one, breathing in and breathing out. Let's draw the body all the way back on up. Let's bring the hands to sit back behind you now, and place your feet flat down to the floor. As we dip back into our hands, breathing in. As you push on forwards, breathing out. As we dip back, breathing in. As we push forwards, breathing out. Now that might feel like that's strong enough on your body today, in which case carry on. Those of you who can lift, then push out through your toes, and maybe let's draw the hips forwards and the toes down, breathing into lower. But again, as I always say, is find your way. If you feel you can lift, it may be because you have strong glutes, maybe that's helping you out a little. Do remember though, engage the core on the hardest part of the exercise. So I think hopefully you'll agree it's when we're lifting or when we're pushing forwards. Really thinking about what you need to give your body the best chance. So at the most vulnerable part of the exercise, you're really bringing in that core just to give you that internal strength, that extra little bit of strength work coming through the whole center of your body. Alright, we're just going to do the last couple here of yours. And then coming back down. Alright, pop around to a seated position of your choice. Could be sitting cross-legged, it could be with your legs in front, it could be kneeling up. And we're going to do some rumble arm work, and we're just going to really open up the shoulders. So as we reach the arm back, maybe the fingers fine, maybe they don't. We're not really doing it for that purpose. But what we want to do is try and open up, lengthen through latissimus dorsi. We want to open up the shoulder girdle a little bit here. And at the same point, there'll be a little bit of release into the upper back of your arms. out and along the floor, taking your head out and along your arm, pushing your way through the toes. So always I say with this one, half clench your buttocks and feel that the hips are nicely stacked. And then as you raise the top leg, breathing out to lift, breathing into lower. So with the bottom leg, if you can, just balance softly on the ball. So make the bottom leg do a little bit of work there for you. And into lower. And again, breathing out to lift, breathing into lower. Breathing out to engage the core, pushing away. Breathing into lower. And again, breathing out, press into lower. And again, stretching through that leg line. Into lower. Again, breathing out, press the leg away. And into lower. Breathing out to lift. And into lower. Two more there. Breathing out, press. And lower. Alright, now from here, I'm going to take the toe to come forwards. And then the heel to go back. Now obviously we're a little bit higher than we normally are when we do this posture. So if it's too much, then take the ball away. Breathing in, toe forwards. Breathing out, flex the heel on the way back. Breathing in, turn the knee down. And breathing out, heel goes back. Again, breathing in, toe forwards. Breathing out, roll the heel back. And again, breathing in, toe forwards. Breathing out, roll the heel back. And again, toe forwards. And heel back. And again, breathing in. And breathing out to go back. That's it, turn the knee in. And turn the knee up. Again, breathing in, tuck. Breathing out, heel back. Working those muscles all the way around the top of your top leg, all the way up in towards those intricate muscles that form the hip joint. And back. Last set. Breathing in and out back. Then bend the knee, take a hold of the top leg, and draw in for a little quad stretch. And relax the legs. Okay, bring the body up. And we're going to come on up into your side bend. So you've got the knees tucking in. And we're opening back with the shoulders and the chest. The elbows beneath your shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Lock the core on. And as you breathe out, reaching up past your ear. Breathing into lower. And again, nice straight, strong arms. Stretching out of your waist. And into lower. Now for those of you who'd like to come up, taking your hand to the floor and your feet to the ground. If you have a ball, bring it along with you. And then as we push up through the legs, breathing out, reaching over, you might be able to touch the ball on the floor over and past your head. As you go up, engaging the core, hips draw forwards, breathing out to reach, and breathing into lower. Keep the chin lifted, keep the chest, keep the navel facing the front, hips draw slightly forwards, just so you're not tempted to lean forwards. Breathing out, reaching over, breathing in as you lower. Good. Focus on the core as you lift, side bending through the body, into lower. Two more there if you can. You know you take your breaks on these balancing postures, these weight bearing postures if you need to. Again, engage your core and lift. Alright, I'm going to come on round. I'm going to change it over to the other side. So if you're using a ball today, place it on the other end of your mat. Take the body out and along the floor. Hips drawn forwards and point your toes. So nice and light on the ball, and then breathing out to lift the top leg. Bring pressing very lightly with the bottom leg if you can. Breathing into lower. Again, breathing out, press the leg away. Breathing into lower. And again, breathing out, extend the leg. And into lower. Again, floating that leg away. Into lower. You may feel some slightly different muscles working. Bottom leg being a little bit higher does make a difference. And as I always say, if it gets too much, just take the ball away. Now, second exercise, we're going to bring that toe forwards, and then heel goes back behind the other one. Breathing in, toe forwards, and then breathing out, draw the heel back. And again, breathing in, toe forwards, knee forwards, and then try and draw the knee to go upwards. Breathing in, toe forwards, engage the core on the way back. And again, toe coming forwards, little semicircle with the heel going back. And again, breathing in, toe forwards, and breathing out, heel goes back. And again, breathing in, toe down, breathing out, heel goes back. And again, breathing in, toe forwards, breathing out, heel goes back. Again, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. One more set. Breathing in and out. And then let's bend the knee. Take the hold of the ankle. Come in for a little bit of your quad stretch here. straighter, extend them away. If you feel okay to raise your head, neck and shoulders, either put your head on a block or fingers behind your neck. If you don't need to support your neck, maybe pat the air by your side. Now take a long deep breath in through your nose, and as you breathe out of your mouth, pull up from the pelvic floor, draw the navel back to the spine, and we're going with 20, 21, 22, 3, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30. And just remember, keep the chin up off your chest, keep your shoulder blades on the ground. 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 3, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 3, 54, 55, 56, 7, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 5, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 3, 74, 75, 6, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 5, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90 with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, take your head down, and take it down to release. Okay, now I'd like to work up 2 more positions on your back. So I'd like to work into the heel dig. Now again, I'm going to give you the option of placing your ball beneath your tailbone. But again, certainly you don't need to use anything. You can do the heel dig as we always do. So we would lift up the feet, flex them out, and as we dig a heel towards the ground, take your time, breathing out, pressing your way, breathing in to come back up, breathing out to dig the heel down, breathing it back up. Alright, so options here. If you're flat to one side and back and up to seated. And I've just got time for one more, okay, a little bit of rotation work. So I'm going to again do two versions here. And if you have a ball, holding onto it but with your fingers stretched upwards and your elbows wide. If you don't have a ball, one hand on top of the other. Elbows are up nice and wide. And as we breathe out, rotate, but try and keep the ball or your thumbs in the middle of your chest. And then breathe in to come back. Breathing out. I want you to rotate from your torso, your core, and your back strength. Breathing in to come back. Breathing out, staying upright. Breathing out to rotate. Breathing in. So try not to get too carried away and try and only turn with your shoulders as far as your torso is turning. As we know, the shoulders would move around and the arms could move around a lot further, but try and move from the middle of your body. That's the bit that we're looking to try and improve upon here. Now we're going to also put the long lever arm reach in as well. So for those of you who like that position, I'm going to do that too. But carry on if you prefer the one that we've just done. On this one, I'm breathing in to turn, breathing out to round through the back and lengthen across, breathing in to lift up, and then breathe out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in as we turn, breathing out to round over from your waist, breathing in to come back up, breathing out to navel back to the spine, breathing in to rotate, breathing out to lift out of the waist and lengthen across, breathing in to come up, breathing out, navel back to the spine, breathing in as we turn, breathing out to move out of the waist and across, breathing in to come back up, breathing out, engaging with your core, and once you finish your last one there for me, letting your arms all the way back or down. And I'm just going to come in with a little bit of a seated twist. So if we bring the right leg up, take it over the left leg, choose either to keep your left leg straight, or if it feels okay, pop it to the side of you. Bring across your left arm to your right knee and hug your knee in, lengthen through your spine and looking over your shoulder. Option there to go to half prayer or to bind, reaching beneath your knee. And just try and again, as we did on the last position, draw up out of your sit bones, lengthen through your neck and your shoulders. And gently letting go, changing sides. Taking the left leg over the right leg can remain straight, so you can draw it up to the side of you. Drawing in your left leg with your right arm. Sit the body up nice and tall, and any change of variation with your arms, whatever you feel good to work with today. Just keep sitting up taller, keep lengthening the neck out further. And gently releasing. Okay. Coming around to a seated position of your choice, be it cross-legged, you could be kneeling today, whatever feels good for you. I'm going to go into a quick shoulder release. Right arm across, left arm beneath. Folding arms up, either back to back or find the base of the thumb. Come up through the middle if that feels okay. stretch between your shoulder blades as you